Hi, you are welcome to the Robor Bliss budget planning course. My name is Robor Bliss and I'm here to help you create a balanced financial you in 2018. In this course, you are going to learn how to plan your budget for 2018. So, let's get started. You will learn what budget is, how to set your budget right, what you need to put in place to set your budget, the tools you need which I have created for you, and how you will win with your budget in 2018. But before we do all that, let me just introduce myself a little bit to you. My name is Robor Bliss and I am the founder and principal of Ultrapay Solutions Limited, an ICT company headquartered in Ibadan, Nigeria. Having grown up without a silver spoon, I learned financial management the hard way, and I believe the next generation must not experience the same. That is why I now do financial consulting and strategies for personal and family finance. I've written a book titled Robor Bliss, where I share strategies for saving today, securing tomorrow, and winning for life. I am married to Tosin Ayomide of Elsa Bliss Beauty and have a daughter called Chloe Efemena. I fondly call her the CEO. Okay, now that you've known who I am, let's get started. So, what is a budget? A budget is an estimation of revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time. Take note of this word here, specified future period of time. This could be a month, it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a year. However, it has to be in the future. Okay, now second, it is compiled and re-evaluated on periodic basis. This means that if you set a budget today, doesn't mean it is done for life. It is re-evaluated on a periodic basis. So if you do a budget for 1 month, I expect that at the end of in between the month, you would need to reevaluate some things: what has worked, what has not worked, what you have spent money on that you thought you wouldn't spend on, and everything, the mistakes and successes of your budget, so that you can reevaluate and make proper adjustments. Now, a budget can be made for a person, family, group of people, a business, government, a country, or multinational organization, or just anything that makes and spends money. So as far as you make and spend money, you need a budget. Okay, now, so why do you need a budget? Now, it helps you know exactly what you earn and spend. Okay, it reveals where your hard-earned money goes to, and also helps you choose the most productive areas to put your money. One very important thing budgeting does for you is that it prevents waste. So you will be able to not spend money frivolously if you have a proper budget. It will help you also to save and invest better. I am a proponent for proper saving and investment. So budgeting helps you save and invest properly. It also gives you a secured financial future. What this means is that you become a better money manager, and once you become a better money manager, if a secured financial future is almost sure for you, okay, if you put all the necessary things in practice. So this is, if you know that budget is very good for us, all right? Okay, so why do people not budget? One, a lot of people do not plan budgets because of the following myths. Okay, I'm good at minimizing costs. That is one of the lies that we tell ourselves that makes us not do budget, because you feel you are efficient enough to manage your funds appropriately. Now, that doesn't prevent you from having a budget, because managing funds is just a little bit of what budgeting does for you. Okay, now, my job is secured. Okay, I have a secure job, so why do I need to budget? My income is secured. No, nobody is safe. Your job is not secured. Anything can happen. Economic crash could happen and you lose that job, or something else could happen, and tomorrow you will start begging on the street or living off loans. It is for only big organizations. Now, this is the biggest lie we tell ourselves, or people tell themselves, why they should not do budgets, because they feel it's for only government and organizations. Guess what? Who makes up the government and organizations? Human beings. So every individual needs a budget. Some people think, okay, because they're not good at maths, they should not do budgets, okay? Or they don't want to deprive themselves of anything, because once they do budget, they'll be forced to stay with the budget. Okay, there won't be any outside spending apart from the budget. That's a big lie. Of course, you make the money, you can decide what to do with the money. So if you make a budget for something, for instance, and you need something else, you can also make adjustments. Budget is just like a guide to you. Okay, think of something that you're building a house, you're doing a house construction, and you have the plan. You as the architect know that, okay, if the plan says you should have only one window in your room, and you feel being you are the occupant of that room, you're going to stay in that room, you need 2 windows. What will you do? Will you say because the plan says you should have 1 window, therefore you must have 1 window? No, you will make the appropriate adjustment. That is why we say that budget is reevaluated over a period of time as well. Now, my money is not enough. That is another lie you tell yourself. Okay, you don't have enough money, you cannot do budget. That is even why you need a budget. So do you know how to manage that small money you have much effectively? Now, I say here that running your life without a budget is like sailing on the sea without a compass. Your budget is your blueprint for money bliss. Okay, so think about that for a moment. Just imagine you're sailing on the Pacific Ocean and you don't have a compass. You will get lost. All right, that is what happens. You will get lost if you don't do proper financial budget for your life, for your month, for your year, especially as we're talking in view of 2018. Your budget has 2 components. They are income and expenditure. If you take a look at my left hand side here, you will see that your income, that's what you earn, it comes in, and these ones are your expenditure: food, medical, clothing, everything that you spend money on. So let's go a little deeper. Income is the amount of money you receive during a specific period of time. This includes, but not limited to, salaries, dividends, gifts, tax refunds, profit from business, compensation. Income is basically any revenue you get. Every income, everything that comes into your hand as form of money is your income. All right. On the other hand, expenditure is a total amount of money that you spend daily or monthly or yearly. You know, anything that leaves your hand for these reasons and other reasons that you spend money on, it's an expenditure. There are 2 types of expenditure: the fixed expenditure and the variable expenditure. The fixed expenditure are the regular expenses that are the same for a specific period of time. For instance, you pay rent. Your rent is the same. Maybe throughout the year, you pay the same amount of money for rent, mortgage, loans, school fees, insurance. These are regular amounts. They are the same over a period of time. So they are fixed expenditure. You know what it is, and you know how much you're going to spend on those kind of expenditure even before time. The other hand, we have variable expenditure. These expenditures are different rates for different period of time. For instance, food, transportation, utility, entertainment. You know, all these variables, they're not constant, okay? So this is what budget is and the components of the budget that we have. Having explained this, in the next video, I am going to show you how to plan a proper budget the Robor Bliss way. See you in the next video.